My mother-in-law asked my husband to subscribe to her OnlyFans. Story time. So my mother-in-law is 40 years old and has always been very, very open about her antics. And since meeting my boyfriend in college, she has done many things. She's done modelling, she's owned a toy shop, and recently started an OnlyFans account. And throughout our relationship, it's just got worse. The openness has just got so much worse. For example, one time when me and my husband were in our 20s, she brought home one of her toys from her shop. It was huge. And my husband was like, "Oh, Mum, for God's sake, can you please tell me you don't use that?" She goes, "No, babe, of course I don't. Your dad does." So the other day, me and my husband, we'll call him Steve, we were sitting on the sofa just watching telly, and my husband gets a text from his mum, and he opens it with the most visceral reaction I have seen from this man in my entire relationship. Naturally, honest to God, I really did think someone had died. And so naturally, I'm like, "Oh my God, what's wrong? What's wrong? Are you okay?" All he kept saying was that he didn't want to open his phone again. Again, I'm like, "What's wrong?" He goes, "My mum has sent me pictures." And he was asking if I would go on his phone because he couldn't look at them again. I didn't want to ask what type of pictures, so I just took his phone. Oh my God, girls, when I opened this phone, my stomach literally dropped to the floor. I felt immediately nauseous. There were pictures of my mother-in-law accompanied by a text. And this text says, "Hey, I know you've always supported me, but I wondered if you'd like to subscribe to my OnlyFans so I can get my numbers up a little bit more." And then it goes on to say, "I don't expect you to look at any of the pictures, but any engagement would really help the situation." And then she goes on to say, "I really hope you'd like to share this link with friends and family. The pics I have attached to this text are to send to them to give them a little brief outline of what is involved." And then there were 3 new pictures of my mother-in-law. Obviously, as I'm sure you can imagine, my blood was absolutely boiling. I just didn't understand how any of this felt like a good idea. I am so angry. I delete these texts straight away. I blocked my mother-in-law's number straight away because I was not about to receiving that text again. So my mother-in-law quickly realised that she was blocked by the both of us. And by the end of this night, she had had the whole family blowing up our phones. Guys, when I tell you the constant messages from everybody have not stopped, so much so that we've had to turn our phones off so we cannot get any sort of messages or communication. It's a lot. So what would you do in this situation? There is a massive update on Reddit about this story, so if you want to go have a look at it, I'll leave the link in somewhere for you to go read. It's actually long, so I couldn't include it in this video, but they seem to be doing well as a couple, not as a family.